Yay! Woohoo! So I don't know what kind of vlog footage I have because yesterday I was sick and then today I had to work. So I'm not really sure what this vlog looks like. It's just now 5 o'clock, so I'm going to be working on my book until 6:30. Estelle's book. So let's talk for a hot second about Estelle's book and what's going on with it. If you've read Can't Catch Your Breath, you will have met Harry and Stella. And so the next book that I'm working on is actually going to be Stella's story. Stella's full name is Estelle. So I'm actually working on her story right now, and I'm excited about it so stinking much. I want kind of like a teaser of a blurb to come out soon, so I've been working on it. But more importantly, I need to work on the story, so yeah. My game plan is to get Estelle's book out to beta readers by February 15th. The whole beginning month of February is so jam-packed. I have 3 beta reads due by the 8th. I have a Patreon story which comes out the 15th, which I have to write and proofread, and I want to send this to a beta readers. So anyway, so it's a lot to work on, but I feel like I haven't really talked much about what's going on with my thought process. And I think last week I thought I wanted to change something with Estelle's book, and then I realized that change actually wouldn't work. So I'm an impulsive person. If I get something into my head and I will snap immediately, decide to do it. I'm not a person that really likes to talk things out, even though when I talk things out I realize, okay, that's not gonna work. I'm a person that learns through trial and error. So I almost made a massive change to Estelle's book that ultimately wouldn't have worked. It honestly would have changed the story completely. And I almost made that change, but instead I talked to Kaylee about it. Thank you so much, Kaylee. We talked it out and I realized, okay, no, that's not gonna work. So I feel better about the path that I'm on right now, and then give my beta readers some time to read it, incorporate their edits, send it to my copy editor, and from there we move to publication. I feel like this book, I don't know when it's gonna come out. I thought it was going to come out in April. It's not going to come out in April. I'm crossing my fingers for May. I think May would be a great time for it. I already had to change the timeline to accompany that release date change because the book starts... Why am I getting so many emails today? The book starts in January, and then I had it end in the beginning of April, which I don't think was a bad thing. But I like it more when the month it releases is kind of when the month timeline is. So I don't love that it starts in January and then would release in April/May. What is going on with my voice today? I've already had to change the timeline to start in February and then end, just shift everything back a month. And it's fine. It's working fine so far. But I think I might have to change it again, make it a little bit clearer, because I don't think it was clear enough. But also, I feel like whenever it's supposed to come out is when it's supposed to come out, I'm not rushing. I've figured out that is the last thing I want to do, so that is the last thing I'm going to do. I am just going to write at my own pace and give myself deadlines, but not beat myself up if I miss them, if I go a little bit past them. I want to be kinder to myself when it comes to deadlines, and I saw a review for Can't Catch My Breath that said it felt like I hadn't spent as much time on this book as I did for my other ones. In all honesty, I did not. I spent years on Out of My League, a year and a half on What Are Friends For, and then a year on If the Room Fits. So those ones I did spend a lot of time on, mostly because I wasn't as serious about writing. I had a job that had more hours back then. Life was just a lot different than it is right now. I don't want you guys to think that just because I'm writing these books a little bit quicker doesn't mean that I'm not putting all my hard work and effort into them. I honestly am. Like I've mentioned so many times, I wouldn't put out a product if I wasn't happy with it, if I didn't fully love it. Just kind of like I wouldn't rush myself to get a book out. Do you know what I mean? Like the timeline that it takes is the timeline that it takes. This book didn't take me that long, and Destelle's book honestly isn't taking me that long either. I'm not pushing myself too fast, and I'm not forcing myself on unrealistic deadlines just to get a book out. I will only release a book if I feel comfortable and confident in that book. I think everybody writes at a different pace. Everybody develops a story at a different pace. Whatever pace is perfectly okay. We're all getting, I don't know what I'm saying, but I want you guys to know that I'm happy with where I am right now in Destelle's book. I don't feel rushed. I don't feel like I'm running against an impossible deadline. When it comes out, it'll come out, because I'm certain in the knowledge that I'm never going to publish a book I'm never going to publish a book if it's not my best work. So being confident in that, in myself, kind of takes a little bit of the pressure off. Doesn't mean I don't want to get it done though, because I need to still push myself, because otherwise I would just be on Netflix all day, and that's not good for anybody. I am excited. Things are chugging along. I think I'm on page 181 of 311 editing wise. And last night I brainstormed in my journal some scenes I want to do to incorporate. So I'm going to be doing that today. I'm feeling good about today's session. I've been recording this clip for 10 minutes, so who knows if I'm going to get to today's session. Also fun, I have 5 pages left in my notebook. So I really need some new stickers for a new notebook. So if you guys have any stickers, any company that you know that you love, DM me a link or comment down below the shop name on Etsy or wherever you buy your stickers from. Don't leave links down below, because any links down below get flagged and they don't go through and be published on my page. DM me links or just leave the shop name down below. I had to work today. I have to work tomorrow as well, so I had to pick up 2 shifts this week. So when this video comes out, I won't be able to immediately interact with you guys, so that makes me very sad. But I will get to your comments as soon as I can. I want dessert. Does anybody else need dessert after they have food? I have to have lunch, dinner, I don't know. I should get to writing. I'm just not in the mood right now. See, that's my problem. I haven't been in the mood for quite a while since release week. Before release week? I haven't been in the mood to write since then. But I just need to push myself to get writing, because once I start writing, I'm so glad that I'm doing it, because I love writing, but just starting is hard for me. Oh yeah. Oh. It's like a snow globe out here.